I'm a couple of gins into tonight. So a bit of tunes. Have you heard this one? I can't do this for very long, obviously, but damn. Let's go for a bit. Synths in this. Take it back. I'm sure I've got to leave a little gap or something. Hold on, the build is beautiful. Stand by, we're going to get to some sort of game in a second. Come in. So I've had a crack at installing Bandicam, and it doesn't really allow me to play the game very well. Here we go. Gets out of my system, and then we're on to it. Anyway, pay some respect if you like it. Obviously not mine. Right, okay, let's do it. So I had a go at doing Bandicam. Yeah. There's two ways it runs. It either runs on DirectX, which doesn't seem to work. Maybe that's a problem with this. If I go to, so previously, days and weeks ago, this was working. And then I think because I did the no CD, I couldn't then get into this. But if you get into this box here, you can adjust whether you're on a full screen or a window, and a window probably would have made it more applicable to try and record here. So I've tried for hours today, in fact, to try in a couple of different apps to see if I can actually record the screen and listen to my voice, listen to the system, blah, blah, and it doesn't have it. And so again, this installation Windows may have been short-lived because I was trying to actually, surprised it got working, but I was going to reformat the drive, half of the drive be XP, half drive be 7, so I could play Assassin's Creed 3 again since 2013. Never played it again since. Fascination in brackets with that is the if you're my age or around, especially down the south here, we never ever had birds of prey ever in the wild flying around, but now there's these kites everywhere for the last 10 years or so. And I'm fascinated by the noise they make. And in Assassin's Creed, it's not a kite, I don't think, probably an eagle. There's a similar bird or a hawk that makes the noise when he's out in the wild. After Into the Red Indian, and also talking about that game, Hatham was the character that you played at the beginning of the game before you played the Indian, and the guy's name escapes me now, the voice artist, but there's a couple of good interviews, in fact, with him on YouTube. Just have a quick look at his name as a voice artist, if you like that game. Right, let's see what we can do then. So with that said, we're on a camera here, a phone, but at least it's not shaking around and I can probably play. So we're going to play the first level, maybe the second, and my mission is to not use the ship's guns. Whenever I get the ship's guns, I'll try not to use them. I'll see that as a point of failure. That's almost like your perfect lap in Wipeout. Right, new game, right? So I'll just give you a little look about. Let's turn the sound down, you can hear me for a bit. Yeah, these make a big effect on processing. But also make a really good effect on how beautiful the world kind of looks. Been here, sorry. Again, more details. Yeah, that's the intro film we've seen. I'm tempted to show you that again because we've now got a static. We've now got a static phone, haven't we? Would that matter? Should we do it? Should we do it?
Years ago, this was the scene of the last war on Earth. This Pacific island is where the future was built, where the old guard, the fossilized establishment, was brought down. 20 years have been spent building a new Earth, a world of plenty and peace. But the old guard never went away. The remaining monsters of the 20th century, the death lovers, the power brokers, the old men who lived on theft and hate, have formed a cabal with the intent to break the world apart. With new machinery unimagined by the outside world, they have incorporated the island into a newly grown chicane of similar islands. The Earth literally forced by machines to throw islands up into an artificial design. The cabal control their operations from the shielded island in the center of the chicane. Operations for war against a world that's given war up. It's up to the new society of 2032 to relearn war, to revive the last of the adaptive cruisers. Give it the ability to lend battle vehicles autonomous control by bonding their systems with the chip-contained minds of dead soldiers, and to send them all into the chicane to fight their way through to Island Zero and the nightmare waiting there to be set loose on the planet. These are hostile waters.
I did say he said that, Tom.
Walker. Walker.
Morning, Church. Have you slept?
I think I may have drifted for 5 minutes. It's hard, you know.
Church, I've had word from Minitech. They finished their report on the missiles and warheads.
I have the full analysis here.
No heat signature, self-replicating fuel, fast strike.
70% of the missile capable of carrying payload. I skimmed through it on the way up here.
There aren't many people who have access to these technologies, any of these technologies, not anymore. A few of our people, 1 or 2 from Minitech, no more. We made sure of that. Over the past 20 years, we've had our agents keep close tabs on all the radicals, and none of them have developed any significant weaponry, certainly nothing of this magnitude.
Maybe a new group, one that slipped through the system?
Nobody slips through the system. We've got more agents out there than there are faction members. If there was a split, we'd know about it. For Christ's sake, we control most of them. They can't take a shit without us knowing about it.
Who then?
Come here. Some months ago, it came to our attention that large shipments of raw materials were being routed to an island chicane in the Pacific Ocean. Central's records show that new research facilities are planned for the area and that some work has begun, but this doesn't explain the quantities that have been shipped there. 2 weeks ago, we sent a small ops team into the area to carry out preliminary investigations. And we haven't heard from them. Their links have been disabled.
Any clues as to why?
Nothing but speculation and conjecture. But with that, alongside the attacks last night, the disappearance of 3 of our most prolific scientists over the past 12 months means we're fast running out of options. We need to act. At 4 o'clock this morning, Central gave the green light to reopen the Antaeus program.
The Antaeus program? But the Antaeus technology is gone. Destroyed. All the vessels disassembled after the war.
They were. All but 2. Look around you, Church. We use the same technology to purify the air, to provide food and clothing, to manage and maintain our environment. We've turned that technology into something that benefits every person in this city. Every inhabitant of the Earth. Sit down, Church. There's something you don't know about the Antaeus cruisers. Information that only a handful of people have ever been privy to, and that's been kept classified for the past 20 years.
I'm listening.
You've heard of Soulcatcher?
Classified 1990s American military program? Theoretical research into storing human brain functions on silicon. It was closed in the late 90s to make funds available for the advancement of the SETI programs.
Mostly correct, but it was never closed. Far from it. Every crew member on an Antaeus vessel was fitted with a Soulcatcher chip. If they ever died in combat, their thoughts, their abilities, their minds were stored on silicon, ready to be salvaged and used again to pilot a specially adapted craft built using the cruiser's onboard nanofactories. That's not all. The Soulcatcher system proved fine for most tasks, but it was crucial that the captain of a cruiser should always be corporeal, a real human with a real mind. This presented the scientists and technicians with a problem. The chips could survive being inactive for years on end, but how could a human be stored? How could they put a human being in stasis? The answer, unfortunately, was that they couldn't.
So who?
Walker.
Sir?
Church.
Sir?
Have you finished your briefing yet, Walker?
No, sir. I was just...
It'll have to wait. I just heard from Central, and the news isn't good. Of the reactivations, only one has been successful. Antaeus Prototype 00.
What about 04?
Cerebral damage. It won't respond to the reactivation signal. We'll have to go with just the one cruiser. It's within a day of the last known position of the Spec Ops team, and is in a serviceable condition.
When you say serviceable...
Propulsion is online. Command is online. The net link is working. Scanners are online. The main guns are down. Replication is offline. Automated lifting is offline.
How much can be repaired using the nano repair systems?
Providing we're careful, enough to hold the ship together, until we can get it to a disused wet dock. situated 65 kilometers east of the current position. A mini-tech repair team is being dropped into the area at 2300 hours today. They're going to stay concealed until the cruiser is within an hour of the wet dock, just in case we're being observed. They'll then activate the automated service systems and dock the carrier. There's an island lying off the bow of the cruiser. There should be enough scrap metal lying around there to get the creation engines back online.
There's a tutorial here.
The reactivation system has built one Pegasus unit and one Scarab unit, equipped with a recycling unit. The Soul Catcher interface is badly damaged, however. Captain, you'll need to use the direct link to control those vehicles until we've got your Soul Catcher interface back online. Church, I want you to patch into the carrier's systems and see if you can diagnose what is wrong. Do whatever you can to get that interface system working. Walker, monitor progress and advise as necessary. I want hourly updates from both of you. Don't let us down.
So yeah, we've got to get some energy, and then our units have to survive. They've already created them for us. I'll have a play about the volume because I don't know how loud it's got to be for me to speak. So out of there. So your objectives, you can bring that up with the O button whenever you like. Right button, pan and tilt and everything, and then the negative button. So you'll see the map there, the ship, behind the ship. So that's literally around there, isn't it? That's better. I want to be real about it. So up here we got limited availability right now because we're in a broken ship. Here to note, you can also move the map around. Anyway, there's Antaeus. There's our helicopter. Who's this one here? Pegasus and the resource Scarab. We've got a map, a computer, save options, and then go back out of the map to the ship. So it says we've got to be completely manual here, so we're going to have to drive ourselves. Arrow says we're in the helicopter here. We've got no automation, so we'll have to just go on outside. So this is the helicopter. This is me moving it. Now you can click to the ship's camera. And then have a little look around. We have a couple of zoom levels on the ship's camera. Press the tab. And you see on the right you've got this value in EJ. So Pegasus. Pardon. There's the Scarab. Let's get into Scarab. Slide over to the camera. Get the helicopter. And you got a camera here. The view below.
to the southeast of the main crater. Once you have dropped Scarab onto the most easterly of the two beaches, you should move up to this area, salvaging whatever you can on the way.
So they're showing the helicopter has captured the Scarab on its rope. I want to show you the design of the, let's change the view here, capture that. I'm going to bring a helicopter in. In fact, have a look at some detail on the ship. These are loading the creation bays. So I'll show you some physics. Look on the left hand side. We're holding the Scarab in the air. I'm going to lower down. Watch the bottom half of the Scarab touch the surface. It's just touched the surface. So if I go forward, we're going to drag it. And because we're touching, if I go back, it will pivot on the edge. It's so well done. And if I lift,
Reminds me of what it was like. This island was over a mile square, you know.
I've heard the stories, but I never thought.
if I lift up, it comes off the pivot. So anyway, right, let's have a look at the camera. I'll turn the helicopter around a bit for you. And then lift it up a little bit. Just a nice little design. It's the winch motor box at the back.
Get a move on, Captain. Time is an issue here.
Yes, I'm trying to show the viewers. Lovely details. Okay, let's get on with it then. So we need to go and drop the Scarab over there. I'm going to go towards the yellow beacon. I'm lowering down. Press the button, released. Obviously we haven't built anything else yet. Now if we have a quick look in the... Here we can't do anything, there's no creation engines yet. It's getting dark because I've been so long.
return to Antaeus for a full debrief.
So it looks like we're going to get a helicopter. So I'll take a precaution here, ignore these numbers, pretend they don't exist. I'll take a precaution of saving because the software keeps on sometimes crashing. And you go to the next movie. We'll see if it does it now. So continue. Here's Borden.
This is an artifact of nanotechnology, a science of small things. These are assemblers, powerful computerized engines, each just a dusting of atoms wide. One alone can begin building an object from nothing up, one atom at a time. Millions of assemblers could sit unnoticed in the crevices of your hands. Billions of them could build a plane from the ruins of a tank and a few handfuls of dirt within hours. The untold trillions in the adaptive cruiser's creation reactor will create new weapons and vehicles from what the scavengers bring back within seconds.
Pretty
The
cool.
Hornet wreckage is somewhere near the center of the island, lying to the west of your position. Build a Pegasus unit and locate the helicopter. Then lift it into position over the sampling unit situated towards the stern of the carrier. If your positioning's right, the sampler will lock onto the wreck and absorb it. Provided the encoded replication schematics are intact, you'll then be able to build Hornet-class helicopters. You'll also receive the helicopter's energy to help with new vehicle construction. How are you getting on with the repairs, Judge?
Slower than we'd hoped. Soul Catcher is partially repaired, but it'll be a while before it's fully functional. Captain, you can add Soul Catcher chips to your vehicles and give them orders from the war room, but the direct ordering system is still giving us problems. It's possible the salt water's corroded some of the power conduits between the carrier and the interface. I'll keep on it as a priority and give you a full brief as soon as I have any news.
I need to be straight with you, Captain. Things aren't looking good back here. Last night, Pacific State, Baltic Central, and SoCal were all hit by missiles launched from locations suspected to be within your theater of operation. As soon as Antaeus is back to full operational strength, we need to locate the launch sites and shut them down.
So this is going to take us a while to go through this completely. I'm tempted to not do it. It's going to take us forever. You tell me if you want to do it. I'm going to say no. You learn from me. So we need to go and pick up. We've got some money at the moment. So I'm tempted straight away to go and also build a scarab. Right, so options. We have no others at the moment apart from this. Recycle.
Vehicle ready. This feels weird.
Borden.
Unit complete.
20 years and I'm back in the saddle. Feels damn good.
So what I've done, selected a number 1, brings the board up. Highlights here. Now, as you can see, the cursor changes. Excuse me. The cursor changes to pick up, which is the same order as pick up, which is the same order as you pressing X on the keyboard. So these keys here are the 9 keys arranged from Q, W, E, A, S, D, Z, X, C. Click this, you change menu as well. So now we have the same keys for operating the map, where we are now, the build room, the computer to save it, options, etc. And go back out of the ship to run the game. Again, these are keys, so S is the middle, takes back to this. We had a chat about this in the previous episode with the go to. So around the map now, let's, for example, zoom out a little bit. We'll say Borden. In fact, it's just,
Orders confirmed.
I'm just going to pick up, and now I'm going to click the Q button with my fingers, and then I could direct her, if I wanted to, with the A back to the ship's recycler, just straight from there direct to go and absorb it. But in this case, I'm going to take, and you see you've got a waypoint here flashing away. Oh, it's all very like old Crystal Maze back from the 90s. Aztec Zone. That sort of graphics it had, brilliant. Anyway, this is showing us an enemy gun, or here at least 3 enemy guns. There's our opportunity. And we need some goodness. And here's some objectives. Yeah, we need to get some EJ too. This is base here, it's going to be surely. But for now, we'll start Scarab here. So be careful, don't drop the unit in the sea. But basically,
Roger that.
drop the helicopter off. Come over here.
Okay, sir. Acknowledged.
And then now I can go to
Okay, sir.
ship. Also, yeah, that does. So let's go. Who should we go and view? Ship. Where is she?
In there.
Pickup successful.
I'll be the filming cinematographer, director here. We'll try.
There's hostile movement on radar.
Oh, fantastic. Captain, it seems the area is covered by some sort of radar net. Keep watching your scanners for any signs of hostile movement. Active units will appear in red on both short and long-range scanners.
And get that helicopter back to the sulfur as quickly as you can. Now you've been detected. We need to get you out of there, Smartish.
Guns are out of order, but they've tracked me. It's gorgeous for the year. Aha, there's the old winch. I want to see if the winch moves. That'd be such a nice touch.
Sampling in progress. Do
Okay,
not move.
what's going on then? So the ship is absorbing the helicopter, the crashed one.
New construction options available.
Nicely, nicely. I don't think we need her anymore.
Warning. Disassembling vehicle.
I'm not dead. It's just gone. I think we should go and get a nice fighter aircraft. Only gun available. Minigun. Ransom. He likes a helicopter. Now, using the right button, there's the creation engine behind us with the machine 00 designation below. If you got your resolution wrong on the game, half of this will be cut off. So that's a little note. Right, what have we got? Anything else? Nothing else.
Vehicle ready.
Point me to the bad guys.
Vehicle ready and on deck. Borden on bay 1.
No one else available. But you can buy it. You can now get one yourself and drive it yourself if you want to. Have I got enough money for this? Yeah, I have. So what I can do? Yeah, no interface. Just still want to build it. Yes.
Vehicle ready.
So now we got Ransom.
Borden.
Borden.
Borden. Sir. Borden.
And me. I'll go into my own one. I'll leave this as a sentry point.
Borden here.
There's got to be some action happening soon, surely, because they've given us a fighter.
Okay, sir.
And we'll get inside one.
Yeah, this is Ransom.
New radar contact. Do not let anything happen to Antaeus, Captain. Destroy those helis.
So now you've got a choice. You can
Confirmed.
dump your order.
Borden.
Oh, my keyboard's in the dark. I'm trying to do this in the dark. Okay, and you'll see the helicopter come in there.
Okay, sir.
So we do one auto star.
Borden here, commencing attack.
They're under attack. I've got hostile fire here. I've located the cruiser. Request fire teams at my location.
Okay, that sounds like they've reported back to our base. Next one we're going to do,
Recon choppers.
I'm going to do myself.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Borden here, attacking.
Close range holding. Scavenging complete.
This is me driving.
Recon units moving.
So if I click control, it'll go to AI again.
Hull integrity A-OK. Taking hits.
That's Ransom driving.
Unit down. How many does that make?
So let's go back to look at Korolev. Pattern.
I'm listening. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. Roger that.
Which is him driving. Let's go and bring my director's helicopter over.
Cleanup in progress, sir.
So I'm targeting that as he is. So that's still showing up as red. So I've do the AI. Oh, this is my own helicopter, isn't it? That's why. So if I go Borden, oh yeah, you see at the top right, the interface is not operational yet. They told us this. So this instead.
Yeah, this is Ransom. Acknowledged.
Oops, daisy. The mouse has got a bit of lag to it.
Accepted. Roger that.
Then I'm going to say Borden,
Borden. Orders confirmed.
the reverse
Okay, sir.
of the above.
Yes, sir.
And we'll watch from here.
Borden here, attacking.
Confirmed kill. Ransom here, commencing attack.
Enemy down.
You're not too bad.
You are beyond belief.
Don't let it go to your head, soldier.
Okay, so no more enemy at the moment. So a little look around. So it looks pretty good. I'm going to hammer myself in.
Warning. Disassembling vehicle.
Come to see an aviator in action, sir?
Yep.
Well done. Now let's get you out of there.
So we'll see if this video works, because this has been cutting out these little videos. If they cut out, you've got a folder called Cinema and it will play, but we'll see if it goes real time here. Again, save it, because it's sometimes, I think that was like level, that's got to be level 2 surely. Brace yourself, it might freeze.
I was the last of the solo helicopter strikers.
This is what we just did,
This
the level.
outer band of islands was where the fundamentalists made their last stand. There weren't going to be any more churches.
It's
By
frozen.
God, there weren't going to be any more people.
As predicted, it crashed. Let's try this way.
I was the last of the solo helicopter strikers. This outer band of islands was where the fundamentalists made their last stand. There weren't going to be any more churches, and by God, there weren't going to be any more people. It was the last real fight on Earth, and I loved it. I didn't regret dying in it. I was an aviator. We don't lay down and die, crap out in a comfy armchair with a fat wife and tick-like kids dripping all over us. We just drop out of the air. The soul catcher chip knew what was happening. I felt it crackle, take a deep breath, summon itself, and suck me in. Ransom.
Locate and demolish the facility that produced those recon choppers. The oil derricks near the south shore of the island are probably fueling a construction plant, so we're relatively certain the facility is somewhere nearby. It would be tactically sound to destroy those derricks before trying to locate the factory. If they can't produce energy, they'll have to, once you have located it, destroy.
We still don't have the direct ordering system back online, but the engineers at Minitech have been able to develop an ablative armor plating system for your vehicles. They've already downloaded the schematics to the construction systems. Adding armor to your vehicles will make them much more resilient to hostile fire, although there is a limit to how much you can add before the additional benefits become negligible. Church, out.
Once you have located it, destroying the facility itself shouldn't be a problem, but assume it'll be well defended. Try to stockpile energy before proceeding.
We still don't have the direct ordering system back online, but the engineers at Minitech...
I told you again, yeah. Let's go. Keep your economy. Tempted to first buy the. Let's see.
Unit complete.
Ransom on Bay 1.
Vehicle ready and on deck. Warden on Bay 2.
2 of them. It's really better. 850 leaves 450. Enough for a scarab, but not for a little helicopter, is it? I don't think so. Let's do it. All out.
Vehicle ready.
Son, I drive tanks. This is not a gun.
I could drive that if I had to. Anyway, when I come back to that.
This is Patton.
Shock and awe, I think. Shock and awe. Expect retaliation, but this is your source. You knock out the derricks first. Then there's fuel tanks. Helicopter here.
Roger that.
So I think they go for it. Kill that first.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
So the base probably up here somewhere. As soon as we've done this, something might come and try and attack us, obviously.
Yeah, this is Ransom. I have fresh radar contacts. I have radar contacts awaiting visuals for the reinforcements urgently requested.
Some tanks fire missiles, which are bad. Some can't, like a normal tank. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Not just you, Ransom. The group.
Sir? Affirmative, sir. Roger that.
Might be a static gun, this.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
This holds.
I have fresh radar contacts. Enemy engaged. Destroy those oil derricks, Captain. This is Ransom. I'm picking up movement. Yeah. Unit destroyed.
It's a pleasure fighting with you. With the derricks gone, they won't be able to keep up production for long. Secure the area, then locate and destroy the factory.
Change of order here. If you notice, we're getting shot at by something.
I've got hostile fire here.
Those guns. They're a lot closer than I thought they were. So let's cancel the orders.
Roger that.
Go and attack the guns.
Sir, yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. Roger that.
Fuel tanks and a tank factory. We're going to do that gun.
Affirmative, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Orders confirmed.
Fuel tanks.
Roger that.
We might change this in a minute because of further helicopters. Did we get the other helicopter down here? Yeah. Aha, who's this? Oh, I didn't see that. Cancel.
Sir, yes, sir.
You might as well. Get straight out of the shot of here.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
And that's going to shoot us.
Roger
Got that.
that. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right. Let's do it.
Taking heat, hold stable. Attacking. Payloads on target. Hostile unit destroyed. It looks like those derricks are actually fueling a tank facility. Destroy it before proceeding. A building of that size will contain huge amounts of energy for you to
See the
scavenge.
tank shrinking. That's what happens on the game. They use fuel.
Engaging the enemy. This is Ransom. I'm taking hostile fire. Anyone on radar? Scratch one bogey. The building is neutralized.
Attacking. HQ, this is Beta Team. All production is down. I repeat, all production is down.
Enemy down. Still exchanging fire. This could take time. And then some. Urgent assistance is required. Sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Pretty good. Still a bit of a clean up.
Yes, sir.
Did a building.
Affirmative, sir. Still exchanging fire. This ain't gonna be easy. Close thing falling. Unit down. How many does that make? This is Ransom. Target structure under attack.
HQ, this is Beta Team. All production is down. I repeat, all production is down.
Sir, yes, sir. I have fresh radar contacts. Yes, sir. Roger that.
In fact, go there. Literally just stop here
Affirmative, sir.
Orders confirmed.
and do your thing.
I have fresh radar contacts. Have units on radar. Death from above. Close range falling.
Order there. Taking heat.
Kill the son of a bitch. Engage. It looks like intelligence was wrong. There's no air unit facility around here.
That platform looks interesting, though. Bring it to the carrier that's sampling and I'll get Minitech to take a look at the results.
So we need to go and get some energy. We need to go and get some cargo helicopter. Okay, so let's say everyone cancel.
Yes, sir.
Who's the weakest? Ransom.
Ransom here.
Go to the ship and go and get absorbed. Yeah, do that.
Radar net detected.
We're going to do a little sortie to that, I think.
Border.
Boredom.
Affirmative, sir.
They're sending out recon choppers. Orders confirmed.
Roger that.
Sampling in progress. Target under attack.
Core land. Taking hits.
Enemy down.
You do well in the tank corps. Yes, sir.
They're sending out recon choppers.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger that. Sir, yes, sir. Roger that.
Yeah, we need a helicopter. I'll have to build it myself.
Vehicle ready and on deck.
I'm an aviator. Aviator.
I know, just temporary, just temporary. And trust the other two, it'll be alright. We're going to go me at number 4.
I'm being attacked.
Attacking. All strength falling. Batten here. Hostile down.
It's a pleasure fighting with you.
It's all that experience.
You won't get big-headed now, will you?
I've been picked up. Still alive. If they didn't know we were here before, they do now.
So now I can press tab. And now get one of the other to go and get it. No, that system's not working yet. Ignore me. So
I'm down. Scavenging.
what else we got to do? Yes.
Roger that. This is Patton. I am attacking the structure.
I'm getting bored now.
Scavenging complete.
Oh, ship's over here.
Where's all the action? progress. Do not move. Well done. Now proceed straight to the debrief. We've got some information about that platform.
Well, I call that at least level 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoyed. Till the next time. Maybe a bit of a teaser. I think I'll play.
In the year 2012, the Earth was hit by the last thing it was expecting: sanity. 2012 was the end of days in the old Mayan calendar, a time of great change, the conclusion of history. And it seemed to coincide with a great sea change in the way people saw the world. No one dared suggest that it brought the change with it, of course. But suddenly, we all looked at each other and saw not where we all came from, but where we were all going. And we decided to all go there together. This is what we're fighting for. This is what the old rulers don't want us to have. A world gone sane.
This time we were right about the location of the facility. Waves of those recon choppers are leaving the island.
Okay, until next time. That was levels 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.